Welcome back to Panator Plays Fable Fortune. It's the Alchemist's turn. Miracle! Our trophy is Jar of Leeches for healing, and that'll become obvious because, again, right now, since I am at the beginning of my Fable Fortune adventure, I haven't really looked into more complex decks, so mostly I'm always focusing on board control. And to that end, we got the Alchemist. She's got a lot of buffs. Her hero power gives you her a random vial that she can use to buff or play with her minion stats. That's why we also have Bog Off. I know that stands for something, I just don't know what it is. Add a vial of strength and a vial of your choice to your hand. Great for options. Unstable Brew, one of our few ways of dealing direct damage. Deals free damage, add a vial to your hand. This will become very important very soon. A winning test subject, 2 cost 2/4, VAT 4/2. That alone makes me want to play it because of its big stats. Also, it has safeguard, switch with unit strength and health. So that's kind of neat, so you can play with that, and as the game goes along, you'll discover why that's a big deal. Huckster is a free cost 2/2, but it summons a 2/2 Naive Punter, and now Naive Punters have this ability. Whenever you use a vial on them, they gain +1 stir, so this can get out of hand really fast. Jar of Ogre's Slobber for the extra buffing, +3/+3. Stingers because they just have good stats. Flask Golems, 4 cost 3/2. It looks tiny, I actually don't like it all that much. But it does have a last laugh. A friendly unit gains his unit strength, so it has some value. You can pump it to kill one guy and toss the buff to another unit, so you can use that to hit something else or to hit the enemy team's face. The dog, because why not? I know it transforms into something that can give us like mythic cards, so I just want to play with the dog. Vial Flinger. After you use a vial on this unit, it deals 1 damage to an enemy. Great for control. Warrior Hob because I needed to fill in the curve. Chain Reaction, also great board clear. Deals 6 damage, randomly split between enemy units. Great for clearing tiny, large hordes of tiny units. Glassblower, oh this card is amazing. 5 cost 4/5. At the end of your turn, add 2 vials to your card, and all of a sudden you have activators for everything. Oh, especially Vial Flinger, I love that card. Lab Assistant, I believe its morality transforms it into either if you're good, you add +2 health to a target unit and then set its strength to match its new health, which is kind of disgusting. And if you're evil, all your heal effects now damage instead. Miracle's Medicine, a heal effect. By the way, heal a character for 4, summon 2 Naive Punters. Eee! More Punters, more pumping. Royal Fool, 6 drop 6/6. The stats are good. And if you use a vial on it, it gains +1/+1, so it could be a good finisher. Leech. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to an enemy, then give another friendly unit +3 health. This is actually kind of disgusting. And of course, Liquid Fire. Deal damage equal to this card's cost. Cost decreases by 1 at the start of your turn. So there's the deck. Now let's go look for a fight. Okay, shockingly, we have finally found a match. I'm gonna go for Money Pit. The curve looks good. We've got a 3, a 4, and I kind of want to keep Leech, but I don't think it's a smart idea, but it can lead to better things, so we'll just chuck the Royal Fool and hope for the best. Hey, a Liquid Fire. I didn't know that it decreased its cost if you drew it in your first turn. Huckster out. If we get a Bog Off, I might just throw potions at the problem and let it sort its way out. Gravedigger, so they've got a lot of board presence, especially if they go with the spawning version of the deck. We do have Liquid Fire for anything big. Let's see, we have Leech on 7 to start hurting people, to start controlling the board more aggressively. I really want a Shroud, but I can't seem to get a Shroud, because that guy's rare. Oh no, he's gonna shoot somebody! It costs 2. Yeah, that's probably the one you want to shoot. Yes. Do I want to risk letting this guy... Now, you know what? I'm gonna go for value over potential, because I don't see us getting a set of... whatchamacallits. I don't see us getting vials anytime soon, which the values are Naive Punter, which is why I didn't get it. If he plays a lot of dudes, we Chain Reaction it. If he plays one dude and our guy can survive, we throw Miracle's Medicine at it. Basically, it's all good. Although I really don't want to use this yet. It's a little early. Well, it also depends on what we draw next. I mean, if we didn't disconnect, because that would be horrifying. But it is an alpha, so I ain't judging. See, I actually wanted a bigger 4-drop. They have weird stat lines all around the board. I know there's a 5-drop that is 7/4. I want extremes, not balance. Extremes are difficult to deal with. They require very specific cards. Did he just summon a dude? Well, that's an expended resource, so I'll take it. It is poking with a stick. Well, you know, he spent a lot of resources to kill one dude, so I'm gonna assume that he can't deal with our board right now. And I'm gonna do something that looks really stupid and is probably really stupid. I'm gonna heal it for 4 so that we get 2 punters on board. Yes, you must simply try that. I would like to go the evil path because our vials still cost 0 here and combo very well with our that guy that tosses explosives at people. This one gives us a vial that costs 2 gold. Eventually it'll cost 0 gold, but not right now. So at least we completed our quest. Now that we have a lot of morality on hand. Well, we're about to head 7. If we can control the board on 6 and with chain reaction, I'm pretty sure we can. I think we'll be in a good spot because then we can start completely dominating it with leech. Because we can start swinging the balance of health in our favor. As long as he doesn't play anything big. Actually, even if he plays anything big, we can toss liquid fire at it. Call it a day. Is that gonna get liquid fired? I don't know, honestly. I actually really don't know. We could also just toss 2 people into it, call it a day. Because I'm not gonna chain reaction it. I'm gonna spend gold. The important part here is we have a board. So tossing 6 at it is good. If we throw 2 people at it and play, we'd get a 3/3 and a 4/2. Oh, that's not actually a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get a 4/2. And an overeager cadet. And we'll safeguard him. So that he activates and becomes 2/4. Yeah, that's probably the better call. Instead of spending our liquid fire, we used the resources we had on the board instead of costing cards. Although this is starting to lose value really fast because it's getting cheaper every turn. If he spams the board, he does have a lot of cards in hand. We can just toss chain reaction at it. Call it a day. We just need to reduce something to... I actually bumped them. How did I bump them right there? Oh. I'm sorry, it's actually in contact, so there might be some bumping. There we go. It was actually touching the table. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't even feel the need to play a leech right now. Play something big so I can steal itself. The dog! I don't want to hurt the dog. Ooh. Actually, that's perfect. That's perfect for a leech. Sorry, dog. We're about to have a really bad day. At the end of my turn, deal 3 damage to an enemy when give another friendly unit plus 3 health. Yep, this is the way we want to do it. Punch in face, punch in the face, and turn, eat that dude. Did this say unit or character? An enemy, that could have gone badly for us. He could have gone for her face and then we'd have a board that we can't deal with. But fortunately, it worked in our favor. So, that's for future reference, I guess. Liquid Fire slowly losing value by the minute. Because it gets cheaper by the turn. And with it, the damage it can do. No! I just played him. Have I told you lately that I hate you? Yes, we attack here. Your medicine up, because Very Clear is not that strong. Actually, Very Clear is pretty good. This actually kind of plays into Very Clear. Do I bog off or you? I'm not gonna bog off. +1. No, that's not what we wanted at all. Still evil. And we do this. So it becomes a 4/2. We are quite vulnerable because they have a deal 3 damage to all units card, which will wipe our board, well, most of our board, especially since they don't have a board to be wiped. But if it's a bandit deck, I don't think they'd put it in the deck because it'll hurt their position just as much. They're not as control-y as we are. I mean, they're not as control-y a deck as that card would force. That's fine. It just becomes 8-7, I think. We can take care of 8-7. Spend gold. The dog! I will play the dog. Are we evil? No, I don't want to do that. I want to get epic cards. So we're not playing the dog because I want to get epic cards. Blow up. So that's 5, which means we can bog off. You'll die. Yeah, we can bog off. It is inconceivable. Let's go for health. And we'll look for more drugs. More health, please. I just want to push this one beyond their clear. I think it deals 3 damage. That's fine. And now we play the punching game, in which we punch their face in. Could we have killed him? Shit, I think I missed lethal. Yeah, I missed lethal. God damn it. No. We need to clear ward. That's right, we wouldn't have mad at the cast liquid fire anyway, but we're in a good spot, and I didn't get to play damaged enemy unit. Wow. Bad dog is actually really bad. Like, it's not ideal at all. I would much rather have good dog. Good dog gives us cards. Hey, Twin Blade. Then you're gonna guard him. That's fine. And we're just gonna deal 6. Do this, kill it, and then punch her in the face, and then punch her in the face again. And we've already won because we have queued up the win. I wish animations went faster. Hearthstone used to have this problem where it couldn't, where its animations played themselves out for too long. Ah, that's so many bandits! But you're dead. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. I am Patinator. Victory! I'll see. Wow, that's... I mean, if I were to buy anything from her, it wouldn't be, you know, drugs. But anyway, I'm Patinator. I'll see you later.